Hi roses, welcome back to the channel. Roses are red. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. So I'm just going to get right into this energy as a reading for Sagittarius. The energy is I came, I saw, I came again. Okay, it's supposed to be I came, I saw, I conquered. That was the vibe here, but I'm just going to say what came up. And you stopped them in their tracks. So the last reading was about pilgrims, and pilgrims came up, and then the cards clarified pilgrimage. And so this one is I came, I saw, I conquered, but it's I came again. So it's definitely somebody being very bold about their language. So you have darkest hour, strength arise, and then signs and divine timing. What I'm getting from this cup is because when I saw that, when I downloaded that message, I was just like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that on camera, but I said it. So that's what happened with this cup. Jesus asked God to take this cup away. He did not want to die on the cross. At the last minute, he changed his mind, but he kept going through with it because he listens to God. And that's what I'm getting from this energy. Like, you're someone who possibly have received signs that what you're doing is divine timing. But I do hope that if it's something that's as dangerous as what Jesus did, that you will realize that we all fall short of God. Okay. And it's okay to not go through with that. I'm going to stick by what I said. It's okay to not go through with it. So you have 6 of cups here. Is a kid. So yeah, this is something you could have committed to this when you were a child and you didn't realize that. I don't know. It's really difficult to obtain this dream or goal. And I'm only speaking on this with this cup here because this is an extremely heavy to drink from. The burden is very heavy. Even though Jesus says his burden is light, sometimes I read that as being the light of the world, and that's a heavy burden. But what I'm getting is that someone did this, started doing this as a child, and now it's starting to be too problematic. It may be even causing some physical pain for some people. And the message earlier was, this is Queen of Cups. Like, she went from a pawn to a queen. Who said that? Barclays? I can't remember her real name, which is odd. Barclays, the rapper. She said that. Okay, so she went from a pawn to a. I'm still trying. Her name is in my head, but I just can't get it out my mouth. So she went from a pawn to a queen, and that's how it goes in chess sometimes. Like, you're playing this game, and you might start off as being the lowest one, but then you rise to the top. That's the energy here. Like, if you do follow Jesus to the cross, excuse me, you would be going from a pawn to a cup, a queen. And this may be appealing for some people, because I feel like for some of y'all, it's like if you let go of this childhood dream, there's nothing left. You have to suddenly accept something in your life that you never accepted. And also, you don't have experience accepting it. So it's like you start off, you become an infant again, maybe as an adult. Because this is retarding some people. This mission is slowing you down. But if you follow it through and you end up being successful, then it's worth it. But if you don't follow it through, it's like, well, now you have to start from scratch. And then you have Queen of Swords here. There's 2 queens here coming in to support you. And 3 of Wands. It's something you're planning for, and you have decisions at every step to turn back. What I'm saying from this energy is that you have many options. Just because you don't know what those options are, don't mean they aren't there. And you've been focused on doing something since you were a child. You have the whole world at your fingertips. And that's something that a lot of adults don't feel. So if you're starting life over again, starting from scratch like a child, that's exactly where God wants you. You can't enter into heaven unless you become like a child. So it's all good. Okay. And also with this magician card out here, I just feel like you have a lot of power to change your life in whatever way you decide. Whether you have the tools or not, you can create anything you want because the tools are within you. This one is really coming out. What's this card? The High Priestess. Very powerful card. And then the Nine of Feathers is like maybe somebody doesn't see how powerful they are. The Magician has every tool in the deck. And maybe you just don't realize how much you can accomplish with that intelligence. But I do feel like you're going to see this through just in a way that's appropriate for you. Like you might have had a dream of doing something when you were a child. Some people could have dreamt of being a flight, an airplane flyer. What the heck? A pilot. And then maybe there's some fear of flying that came into play. Look at this ascension. You can still reach higher heights. Like it's still the dream. You're just not in a metal bird. You're reaching higher heights intellectually or something like that. Maybe you're really focused on positive energy. So you can still appease the child or the child's dream but at the same time with an adult's mindset. If that makes any sense, please let me know. Because the frequency is something going on with the frequency right now. Because I feel like I'm really stepping in when I see this cup here. I'm like, quit. Don't do it. Don't do it. But at the same time, this is something you're going to stick to. That's what I'm feeling. Just make it work for you. You know, adapt and evolve to your new situation. And it's not a child that's doing it. It's an adult that's following his childhood dreams. Okay, so let's get some energy from this deck. Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe in. Yeah, definitely stick to your goals. That's what the cards are saying. The only thing I feel like I really followed through with in all my dreams is tarot reading. So I don't know, like once you find something that works for you, you're willing to give everything for it. That could be relevant for some people. And then you have Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. And just keep strong and stay focused on yourself and your goals. You know, Jesus did come back. I mean, it's a story. He did come back. So it's not the end of the world. Sometimes I do look at that in a very... I just wish that, you know, I could have saved them. That's a really weird thought to have. But this is literally the ascension. He rose again. So it seems like for anyone here in this situation, like you might be stressed out. You might be losing a lot. Maybe you lost your home. Maybe you lost your car or whatever. Some people lost friends. Following this journey. But you're going to get all that back. Just like Job received his blessings. You don't really want to lose things just to gain them back. Again, I do understand that. But that's the vibe that I'm getting. If that's something you're resonating with, check out the playlist. Welcome home. All this energy is going there. I don't know. I just feel like there's more to be said about this. And these two guys holding cups. Because on the flesh side of things, I want to say don't do anything that's going to break you or hurt you. But I feel like you know what you're doing. And you can adjust. If it's hurtful, if you need to slow down. If you need to take a break, take a break. You're not a quitter just because you take a break, etc. I just feel like all love and support. I just feel like sending you my love if this is resonating with you, and encouragement that you're not alone. Let me know in the comment section. Check out that playlist. The playlist, welcome home. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.